Hello everyone. I selected Screencast-O-Matic to do my presentation because it's very easy. It's very easy to set up. It is free. There is a $15 a year if you want to upgrade, but the overall basic program is free. You will have to, however, install the screen recorder launcher, but this only takes about 2 minutes to do that. So, the school library website that I have selected to review is the Lee Summit West High School page. There are lots, as you notice when you come into it, it's a very basic setup. However, it's very easy to follow, very easy to navigate. Up here in the top right, they have their social media and their links to their high school and district web pages. Over here, you can search their library catalog by just simply typing in the name of a book. And it will tell you if that book is available or not. So that is something helpful for the students and the patrons of the library as well. So for instance, Red Rising, they've one checked out and they have one that's available. Here in the center, they have a scrolling list of advertisements, and if you click on them, it will take you to more information about whatever that particular advertisement is. Over here, they have their their library calendar. If you click on the day, it'll tell you what's going on, and if it requires registration, they use Eventbrite to help register for their events. Moving on to the reading section. Here they have once again, they have their catalog, their ebooks, their e-magazines. They also have a link to Mid-Continent Public Library, which just helps to expand what the library already has to offer their students. As I go down, there were some really great links in here and all about books. There's a trailer link that takes you to Pinterest that has actually 51 trailers. And obviously this is Pinterest, so it's going to constantly be growing. So that's a really neat source for the students. Also, this YA series information was really helpful for me because I'm always confusing my series books and I can't keep straight which ones go in which order. So for instance, I took J.K. Rowling and it tells me what order her books came in. So it makes it a lot easier for me and also easier for the students because the students ask the question a lot too. Gateway Readers Award is here in the middle. Obviously they have their incentive program going on and you can also vote from this website. And then over here is their book club. Looking at research, they have, most of these are password protected, so it's only for the paid patrons of their community, I guess, so to speak. But it is password protected by a Google Doc, so if you have an lsr7.net email address, you would be able to do that, but I don't have one of those, so I can't access them. But that does help to restrict accessibility to only the patrons of their district. But some of these sources are open. Student Resources and Context is one that's going to require a password because it's a specific database. But ones like careers.org, it is open. So there's still some really good websites that I can look at through this page, even though much of it is restricted. On the instruction page, it has a video tour of their library.
Welcome to Lee Summit West High School.
Which is a great way to inform your patrons about what's going on in there as well as your students. And they also have some plagiarism information that's very helpful. Some quizzes. The junior tutorial was blocked, but the freshman and sophomore ones are open. So you can actually go in there and access their prezzies and kind of get an idea of what they're teaching their freshmen. As you scroll down by department, they have some more resources, like for instance CA. They have some really great collaboration possibilities that we can use as librarians. The book spine poetry assignment is really neat. You take a book spine and you make a poem out of it. So that's something really neat that we could use to work with suggest to use with our CA teachers. Social Studies had a World War I propaganda project that was really neat. They basically went through and they created Padlets of propaganda from the recent election. So some really cool ideas, some really cool possibilities for collaboration. The news is simply just an expansion, some more on what was on the front page, but they also have their Twitter feed over here. The FAQ section is just frequently asked questions. If you click on it, it gives you the answer, so that's helpful as well. I want to go back to the teachers section because that's something that's specifically for the teachers. It shows the library schedule. You can also reserve the library here as well, and you can see student sign-ins. So some very helpful stuff for the teachers. So overall, this is an awesome site. I think there's a lot of things that we can use to build our own sites and to build activities with our students. So thank you.